So on today's video, we've got the CarTablet Pro Max. I'm gonna walk through what it is, how it installs, and how it actually works in any model car. Super old car, one that doesn't have one. We'll take a look at the screen, the speed, and some of the features. And we'll see if this is something you'd like to use day to day. There's also a bonus way to use this, and I'll explain that later. So this is who sent this, CarTablet Pro Max. Let's get into the video. So we've got about a 24-year-old car right here, and we're gonna try to plug this in, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like on top of the mount rate. So again, 24 years old, we'll see and show you how this looks. So we've got the screen right here, and we're gonna mount it right about here. So the mounts are pretty simple. You've got a suction cup mount like this one, and then you just put it through the back right here below the camera. So we're gonna just go like this. Okay, take the plastic off this, and then we can mount it right here. So it's just a suction mount, and it's not gonna go anywhere, as you can see. So it stays on there really stable. Now we grab the 12 volt. It does have a USB mount in case you need to charge anything extra. Plug this into the mount, and then we could turn the screen on, and then you can see it right there, turn on. And now we have a 24-year-old car with a touchscreen display. Pretty cool to think. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you what it looks like when it's hooked up to Apple CarPlay. So you don't necessarily have to go on the CarPlay itself. Once you get it linked up enough times, all you have to do is get it linked up to your Wi-Fi on the phone. Pretty easy with the instruction manual. All you have to do is scan the QR code that's on there. So all I have to do is basically click on CarPlay, switch that to on, and notes it's on, and then I put in this code right here. So now as you can see, I'm hooked up to the Wi-Fi for the Apple CarPlay, and as you can see, you got my messages, you got music, you've got apps, maps, excuse me, you got messages, you got the music, home screen, podcast, audiobook, everything on there. You got everything all in one display, and it's super bright display. And it doesn't really get in the way of what you're looking at. So, and if you don't want it on, it's a simple on off button right here, and you can turn the screen off. And it's again right there, and it's simply to put it back on. So the screen's super responsive, have no issues with that. Again, you can put the music on. I don't know, we can put this song and see, and it's playing at the same time. So you've got that. Now we can go back. Now we're back to the screen. We can go back to the car record. Again, this is what the camera looks like. You can swivel this camera around, adjust it to where you want it, and then you can also move it up and down like this. So you can kind of adjust everything, all the angles like that. So it's kind of nice to have if you need to raise it up or lower it. So super easy to put back on the mount, and then it's back and secured. You can take pictures. So you can take pictures, video, audio, everything like that. You can look at all, you can start a recording. Make sure you have an SD card connected to it. Go back to the home display, and this is what the home display looks like. So super useful in the car itself. And again, it's not going anywhere. I mean, this is bouncing pretty vigorously, and I'm not getting to go anywhere. So really nice. One of the nice features is you can use touchscreen navigation. So this is obviously Apple Map, and I can upload, I can touch everything. So I can touch everything, kind of go wherever I want. I can type in the destination just like you would be on the Apple Maps app. And it's a nice wide screen, and it's bright enough so you can see everything at night. You can adjust the screen brightness of the tablet itself. You can go all the way down, it's still bright enough, but you can go all the way up and it's super bright and really vibrant. You can go the volume. Obviously, I have it on aux mode, which is the aux cord that I have here. Really nice to have that. And when I go to Apple CarPlay, it plays from the aux cord to the aux cord outlet in this specific car that I'm testing in. And you have the Apple Music playing at the same. Back to home screen, you obviously have the time, date, year, what day it is. I can go to play music. Let's just say this one. Like I said, it's hooked up to the aux cord, so I can turn the music up. And it plays straight from the aux cord. So super nice to have that. So let's say you want to get back and forth from CarPlay to the main home screen right here. You just go to CarPlay right here. And then if you ever want to get back to the home screen to be able to adjust brightness, all that stuff, it's right here. You just press that. So here, 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 here. So super simple to adjust that. The screen is very, versatile to be able to move. You can move it up and down, whatever you need to do, kind of adjust it. And it does stay very stable when I'm driving. I mean, dash cam, obviously right there, can go up. You can see it go up or down right there. So you can adjust the height of that. Now, for some reason, okay, so when you go, so this is back to the home screen. This is the settings button. I mean, you obviously have resolution, recording time, recording, auxiliary button, pull mirror back. So this is a lot of your like extra stuff you can put on there. You can adjust your time, stuff like that, but there is different settings within the settings menu. So like if you got a rear view camera for this CarTablet, which you can have reverse camera, you know, all that stuff with the lines, calibrate those. You can have the backup assist, all that stuff. You can have touchscreen, sound effects. I mean, you can have that on, don't have to have it on, firmware, all that stuff. Now there is a way to put, like if you have screen mirroring on, to put it on the device itself, so you could have different things. Let's say you're parked, you know, you're set for the day, you're not moving, you can add screen mirroring to that. So one thing that I really want to try to do is, since it has these screen mirroring capabilities, you can either get this installed onto your golf cart, or you can get something like I have right here and have the ability to put it on your golf cart itself. So you have the ability to turn this on and put this on your golf cart. What I want to try to do, and when the golf season comes back in, is set it up to put it on my golf cart itself, plug that in, and be able to play maybe a game, like let's say college football is on, something like that. That way I can maximize and use the screen to be able to have it right there and play music, whatever. Just kind of cool to have a touchscreen in your golf cart. But again, this is the CarTablet Pro Max. If you haven't already, I'll link that in the description below of where you can find it. If you're new to this channel, make sure you like, subscribe. Can't wait to put out more videos like this in the future. Thanks again for watching. This is who sent this, the CarTablet Pro Max.